Now today, I'm telling you a story of The Weeknd. Now The Weeknd is known for a lot of things, notably his great music career, where especially during COVID, in my opinion, I think he peaked. That's just my opinion, and I think it's right. I'm not gonna lie. I think he peaked during that time, but even in the years following COVID, in the post-COVID boom we had, he was releasing pretty good music. And then I think around 2023, he kind of slowed down a little bit, and he decided to release not the subject of today's video, but The Idol. And I just allow me to rant on The Idol for him. The Idol is the worst show I've ever seen. It's not even a close competition, in fact, because it's just so ravagingly bad, and it's impressively bad. I can't name another show off the top of my head that portrayed the same feeling of just ass that show gave me. I really can't, truthfully. And so when I heard he dropped a movie recently, I said, okay. And then I went about my day because I do not care about The Weeknd. But then I heard people talking about it on TikTok, and people were saying it was intolerable ass. Notably, people were saying that the story kind of sucked. It kind of glazed The Weeknd. And then there's that obvious clip of him saying, shut the fuck up. Play the clip.
Shut the fuck up.
But all of this just culminates to a Weeknd classic, in my opinion. Because The Weeknd at this point should be known for ass. Now, to be honest, you may try and say, well, why was it bad? Why was it bad? Is there something on the production end that makes these Weeknd products so bad? Well, no, not necessarily. From what I've seen, they're made by pretty accomplished studios, and the actual direction of the art and the shots aren't bad most of the time. I mean, one of the actual redeeming factors of The Idol back when I watched it was its cinematography. It was very good cinematography-wise, at least most of the time. It's just everything else about it, for the most part, kinda ass. And it would appear that that's kind of the same thing going on here. So maybe we pin it on the most obvious answer here and say it's The Weeknd, right? We say it's The Weeknd, but not just The Weeknd. We claim that it's all artists that move on to make movies. Anybody that's either been in the industry of Hollywood, going up and making movies. And then I point you in the direction of Uncut Gems, from what I've heard from people, a very, very good movie. Some people call it a masterpiece, as made by Adam Sandler, who stars a reprising role in his own film. And unlike The Weeknd, it did not suck. Matter of fact, it's still very well acclaimed compared to The Weeknd's products of The Idol, and I completely forgot the name. Hurry Up Tomorrow. Now, you may be wondering, why should I care? And I'm gonna be honest. This is a complex answer I gotta give you. You shouldn't. A lot of people on the internet are trying to gather your attention. I'm trying to gather your attention, all right? But that's because I'm broke and need to afford more Red Bull. But truthfully, you shouldn't care. You don't need to care. Matter of fact, don't care. It's a Weeknd movie. As long as you're not a big fan of The Weeknd, don't even bother going to see it. Because from what I've heard, the only redeeming factor is that it had good songs. So if you're a Weeknd fan, and you're a diehard one, sure, drop some cash on the movie. At the end of the day, I can't really judge you too much. I mean, we all like our different things. I just played Overwatch 2. Yeah, a miserable experience. And I want to end this video telling you one simple truth that I think as Americans, as people, as humans, we can all sympathize with. And it's that they should nerf May. Have a good night.